Hello, magical gang stars. Welcome to another edition of Gangstar Magician Tarot. I'll be your host, the Gangstar Magician himself. I'm here to bring you your reading, okay? Because that's what I do. I deliver readings to people because I'm good like that. And I love you guys. You guys are the best. And remember, everybody in the club gets sage, brother. You must understand that, all right? No sage and no entrance for these people. Right or wrong, we don't need this bad energy. Alright? So let's see what we're working with. You know what I mean? We gotta, put a couple things together. Let's get this, sage to die out, perhaps, hopefully. Yes, it will. Okay? Because remember, you are an 8th house crew member, brother. You're a made guy. Can't no one fuck with you. We already got your table reserved over there. Bottle crystals everywhere. Okay, Dom for everybody, okay? All because you are part of this crew. Remember, you always be taken care of, alright? You always will be looked after, alright? Nobody can fuck with you no more. Trust me when I tell you, we're here for you. Okay, right? Ain't that right, Archangel Michael? Absolutely, he says. He says 100%. He says that's his job, is to protect. That's what he likes to do. He's always protecting, okay? He lives to protect. You must understand. Okay, and that's why I open my heart chakra to you. All right? I welcome in any and all unconditional love. Okay, so let's get to the, what we're all here for. The tarot. That's what we like. That's what we do. We don't want to play games. Some people want in these things, they want to play games. They want to talk too much at the beginning. It's like, come on, brother. What else are you going to say? Just do the cards. We just want to know what's going to happen. All right, so let's see what we're working with here. Okay, so just know, Four of Swords, perhaps you're resting and relaxing over there. I always recommend resting and relaxing because that is the way you get your energy back. Okay, make sure you always get the proper sleep, diet, and exercise, and you will be, taken very good care of. Nine of Wands, okay? Because you are Nine of Cups, because you are wish come true. You will be getting your wish come true. You're not just one wish come true, but your many wishes come true. Okay, and that is exactly what is happening here. Okay, you're showing that day after day. Okay, that whatever the moon, whatever illusions these people created about you were, false, and that they were exactly what they said you were. Okay, the projections are now returned. Okay, everything's been returned to sender. You've returned all this negativity to sender. They cannot get to you, okay, because you build your foundation on this 10 of Cups. They thought they were going to live off this. They were going to take that abundance. No, that's not happening. You won't allow it. You say no, okay, because remember, you're the one who's the star of the show here. Everybody knows this now. Okay, if they didn't know, they know now. Trust me. Believe me when I tell you, because you know who really sees this and knows that you are? It's this King of Swords, okay? Because remember, the King of Swords sees everything, and they see that you are the one who brings the fun, okay? And that's 100% facts. So let's, see what we're working with now. Let's get started. Get this done. My last read was pretty good. I had two of those little short things in there. I was pretty happy with that. I think I had one with the Fool and what was the other one? Ace of Cups. 2 in 1. I like that. Told you these cards are magic. Alright, so let's see what we're working with. Let's get something, put a story together. I'm thinking, what are they saying? Okay, that like maybe your counterpart, maybe they're like going along with whatever this is. Yeah, they're right here. King of Cups. Maybe they're going along with whatever cockamamie plan it is, knowing that it's going to fail. Okay, so that's what I'm thinking right now. Okay, perhaps. Because there's a plan to put an end to you. Okay, and your counterpart, may at one time may have been against you. Okay, but they see clearly that you're not the one to be against, but they're kind of stuck. Okay, so we figure if they're stuck, all right, that's fine. But now this is going to benefit you, because now this is when they're going to help you, your counterpart. This is where they're going to come in handy, because they know they're coming here like they're back. Okay, King of Cups, they're here. All right, so they're not going anywhere, but they may take the fall on this though. So I don't know. We'll see what happens. But they know what's happening. That's the thing. Is they know what's happening. So they are aware of this. Okay, they are aware of this. So let's see what we can get out of that. Perhaps maybe, Something good will come out of that. Like I said, they'll set somebody up. They're definitely going to give somebody up soon, because they're not going to take the fall for this. There's no way. Okay, because Page of Cups, because of your intuitive messages that's leading to your creative opportunity. New love is coming for you, okay? Because trust me when I tell you, this Page of Cups energy is wonderful energy, okay? And you have this energy quite a bit now, all right? You're quite bit getting these intuitive messages, okay? And people are seeing you getting these intuitive messages. They know that you're able to get this, okay? And because what you're saying is coming true. That's the thing, okay? What you're saying about death coming here and, causing a painful ending for whoever came up against you, that's all coming true, okay? Because it has to come true. It's not because you want it to come true. It's because that's how the universe and God works, okay? It's how karma works. It's just like, don't these people understand? They don't understand the laws of the universe. They're going to have to go take that course again, all right? The universe said that they failed. They failed their courses. They broke all the universal laws, and now they got to pay, okay? And who broke all these universal laws? This Queen of Pentacles in reverse, of course, okay? Because this person was spouted as being the ideal spouse. This was like your doppelganger, your copycat energy, or this was just somebody who wanted to replace you, destiny swap, whatever. And they had other people around them touting them as the the next big thing, okay? But realistically, this person's nothing. They try to say you couldn't take care of yourself, okay? That this person was the one, because this is what your counterpart wished for. They wished for somebody who could be an equal to them, that they could, work together with and have and this person presented them, and on paper they looked like they were better than you. That's for sure, okay? Maybe when it came financially, but they didn't have the same love that they have for you, okay, with this person. This was more of a relationship of convenience, okay? So just always remember that this person never, ever, stop loving you, all right? So you know they haven't, all right? Because you know why? Because they have this Ace of Pentacles here, okay? Because there will be a financial opportunity coming your way one way or another, because you are a Nine of Pentacles, okay? You're almost there, okay? You're reaping the fruits of your labor, all right? You're a real Queen of Pentacles, okay? You don't need anybody. This person, they need to be taken care of. You do not, okay? This person is a fraud, a fake, a phony, and they thought that they were going to come in and take your energy and then, recreate with that Ten of Cups. Not happening, okay? They losing everything and some, okay? And you're getting whatever they had too. So this person really, really fucked around when coming against you, because this person's done this before to people. This isn't just something like where they just came out of nowhere and said, oh, I'm going to take money to break a divine union up. Like, this is something that had to have been done before, okay? But at the end of the day, you're still resting and relaxing, okay? Four of Swords and this Page of Cups energy, okay? Just sitting there, getting the intuitive messages, working on your creative opportunities, and people are noticing you, okay? So, and then you rest and relax and get your energy back, okay? Because not only are you a Page of Cups, but you have this Page of Wands energy, okay? You have that limitless potential, okay? You are an inspiration. People see the value there. They see your free spirit, okay? They see that you bring excitement to the table, all right? They know what it's all about with you. They know what they're going to get, okay? There's no, it's like people trust you. They were trying to say that you're a shyster, a scam artist, but the fact is that there is no evidence of that ever happening, okay? And these people just said bad stuff about you because that's the only way they felt they could beat you. They couldn't beat you any other way, so they had to make up lies about you and hope they stuck. And that didn't happen, all right? Because you stayed true to yourself. That's all it comes down to, okay? That's why this Chariot in reverse is here, okay? Because this Queen of Pentacles reverse, they were trying to oppose your divine union, okay? They were trying to slow it down, okay? Now this person has no direction. They have no control, okay? They're coming off aggressive and arrogant, okay? And are becoming off also very careless. So people are seeing like a lot of, characteristics of this person that they have not seen before. Characteristics that they said that you were. And then people are seeing you as, the ultimate spouse, the ideal spouse, the one everyone wants to be, the one everyone comes to see, the Queen of Pentacles. That's who you are, okay? Because that is why the Seven of Wands is here. Because you're in complete control of the situation. You are the walking karma. You're the one who has death backing you. You're the one who's part of this 8th house crew, okay? You don't have nothing to worry about. There's nothing to worry about, okay? Because if you had something to worry about, then we wouldn't be who we say we were, okay? Because nobody can fuck with you, all right? We're telling you. We got the energy out there. The 8th house crew is here, okay? We do the dirty work. We're here It's almost over. Don't worry about it. They needed you not to know who you were. And that is why you knowing who you are puts you in complete control of the situation. 100%. Complete control. Yes, you are in that much control. Alright, so what's going to come of this for this Queen of Pentacles that's trying to oppose, this wonderful Page of Cups, Page of Wands person who's Four of Swords, rested and relaxing? What's going to come of this now here? Okay, so just know you have this Empress in reverse here. So this could be the same person. Also, this could be another person. This could be two people. This could be, I don't know. But just know you also have this Empress in reverse. Now this is confusing to me because usually the High Priestess in reverse is the matriarch. So this is not the matriarch, okay? But this is, all right, so maybe it's this as the Empress in reverse, okay? So then it has, your copycat is now completely as this Empress in reverse, okay? They're showing all the negative qualities, but currently are in this Queen of Pentacles in reverse, okay? Coming off this way, coming off very, like, they need, okay? And they're being seen because the Devil's here. The Devil is being seen, okay? They're being seen very clearly, and they don't like this, okay? Because the only way that they're able to succeed is by not being seen. They have to be under a mask. They have to trick people. They have to convince you that they're not real, that this is all lies, okay? They need you to feel like you're crazy. But that's the only way they can beat you, okay? Because there's nothing that's going to stop you from getting your wish come true because this Two of Cups is here, okay? Every time I see this card, it puts a big smile on my face, okay? Because I know this is your wish come true, and I know this is all that matters to you at the end of the day. All right, and they're never going to take this from you. And I guarantee you nobody will ever take that from you because Six of Pentacles, you're receiving a generous offer. You're receiving an even give and take relationship, and you're receiving what is meant for you, okay? That's exactly what this comes down to, Six of Pentacles. I mean, and all you need to do is just keep being in this Page of Cups, this Four of Swords, rested and relaxing, and don't worry about nothing. We got this. Death, the Gangstar Magician, we are on this. We're on the case like Chase, brother. Believe me when I tell you. We are here. We are here to put an end to this. Okay, Six of Cups, because we know how unconditionally loving you are. And so does everyone else now. People see that how you bring love to the table, and that's why you're going to get this Two of Cups, because you showed that's all that mattered. You never, ever went bitter over this, okay? You proved that is what you wanted. You proved that's the wish that you wanted, okay? And that's what you said, and you stuck true to it, okay? Eight of Cups. Because at one time you could have looked at it as a disappointment. Okay, you feel disappointed. You want to escape this twin flame journey. You want to, abandon ship, all right? But at the end of the day, you're still here. And whoever is around this Empress in reverse, this Queen of Pentacles reverse, they see them as this Eight of Cups. People are abandoning this person. They're escaping it, okay? Because this isn't the real one. It's a fake person that's being seen through, okay? The Devil's being seen. It's like that, the reveal. It's the Scooby-Doo reveal at the end, okay? They would have got away with it if it wasn't for these meddling magical gangsters. It's what it comes down to. I mean, it's that simple. Okay, that's why you look at it. So now you have this Ace of Cups here. So remember, like I said, you are wish come true. Okay, you are wish come. So we've seen the Ten of Cups earlier. Now the Ace of Cups, the Six of Cups, and the Two of Cups. Okay, so right there, that tells me there's a lot of love with the Page of Cups energy that you're in with this Four of Swords, while dealing with an Empress in reverse, Queen of Pentacles in reverse, Chariot in reverse that are trying to slow you down, but they're now coming off very out of control, okay? And Six of Swords, and you're leaving this behind, or perhaps whoever's around these people are leaving this behind, your counterpart. Somebody is leaving this behind because this is not a wish come true. You are the wish come true, okay? That's why you have this Ace of Cups here, okay? That's why you're going to build your foundation on the Ten of Cups, okay? With the Six of Cups, the Two of Cups. This is all creating the abundance you need for your Ten of Pentacles, all right? This is all coming. It's nothing you even have to worry about. You just have to believe it. Just believe it. I believe it. I believe it's going to happen. So, whatever, it's going to happen. I know it. 100%. Why wouldn't it? It's supposed to. Okay, now you go. Here comes the Devil. He's on his head now. All right, so somebody now is releasing this Devil. Okay, this Devil is being released, dropped on his head, all the way back to hell to never be seen or heard from again. Okay, so perhaps, I don't know, it could be even this Queen of Pentacles or somebody around this people. Maybe it's somebody's telling here. Maybe there's an energy here that's telling, a feminine energy. Perhaps. Not like you're gonna, you don't even care who this person is, okay? Nine of Swords, because all they are is very anxious and depressed, okay? Well, this Devil's very anxious and depressed, because now he's being released. He was seen, and now is being released, okay? Because whatever they said is not working, okay? And people are not listening to what this Devil has to say anymore, okay? Because this is all that's got them, Nine of Swords. They're almost gone, all right? They know the end is here. The end is near. I mean, there's nothing else to say about that. While you're sitting over here with an Ace of Cups, Two of Cups, and a Six of Cups, resting and relaxing. I mean, that's all you have to do. I'm not even joking, all right? This is why this Eight of Cups in reverse is here. All right, now they want to have this try one more time here. Somebody's aimlessly drifting, avoiding as a fear of change, okay? Somebody's holding on here, all right? So this is what I believe this Empress in reverse is holding on to your counterpart, having them, whatever, trying to hold them binded or whatever. But at the end of the day, this devil's being released. So this would mean that this Empress in reverse would be being released, okay? So this person's still going to try to hold on, all right? And at the end of the day, you still have this Nine of Swords here. But they're still anxious and depressed, okay? So there you go. I mean, this person's really not showing anything here, all right? They're just showing that they're a fucking disappointment. And, you know, they're being seen for somebody who took money to do this. They didn't really love your counterpart. They didn't have the real love, okay? Your counterpart knows what real love is, okay? They're a King of Cups, remember that, okay? And you also have this King of Swords here who's here they see everything, and they've seen enough, all right? So they've seen enough of this Empress in reverse, and they've seen enough of this devil. So now we see them being released, both of them, okay? Which is nice because remember, you are this Nine of Pentacles, okay? You are this Queen of Pentacles, okay? You don't need anybody. You've shown this day in and day out, okay? You can do this all by yourself. You're very much self-sufficient, okay? It's like they said that you needed people, okay? You clearly showed that was one of your things. You showed that you don't need anybody and you can do this all by yourself. And that is a fact. So what's going to come? We got the King of Swords here. This devil's on his head. Okay, you're resting and relaxing. This Empress in reverse. Queen of Pentacles reverse. Somebody's going down, right? I would have to assume. They're trying to hold on still with this Eight of Cups in reverse. Okay, now they're trying to hold on. You got this King of Pentacles in reverse here. Okay, so now I believe this was your counterpart. Okay, so you have this Empress in reverse with this King of Pentacles in reverse. So both of these people are now, maybe this King of Pentacles in reverse now is releasing this devil, this greed devil, okay, that they have in them, because they were very greedy. Okay, and the King of Swords is here to put a stop to whatever they were doing, maybe. Maybe they had to be forcefully stopped, okay, and they're being seen, and this Empress in reverse, because I did say your counterpart is being forced into this plot right now. Okay, and not forced into it, but I believe that they're telling, because you have the devil in reverse here, so they're releasing something. So this is the way they're coming off, as a King of Pentacles reverse still. Okay, but realistically, they're in this Five of Cups energy. They're regretting this. They're disappointed. They don't want to do this. They want to be with you. They want to be with this love. They don't want to be this greedy bastard. Okay, but at the end of the day, they're still releasing. The devil's being released here. Okay, so no matter what this Empress in reverse is holding on, they're holding on to this King of Pentacles, trying to keep them stuck in this King of Pentacles energy reverse. Okay, they're trying to hold on. They have no direction with this, trying to oppose your divine union with this, you know, Chariot in reverse. Maybe even this Empress reverse is trying to, you know, almost like to keep this King of Pentacles in reverse. They're trying to almost like hoard them off onto somebody else. Like, you know what I mean? Like cockhole. You know what I mean? Like thinking this is going to make this person, you know, want to stay. And this is really like, this is really upsetting to this person. That, look at them. They knew that the love was with you. They don't want this. Doesn't make them happy. This doesn't make them happy. They want the sacred sexuality with you. They just want to be with you. Okay, that's all they want. They don't even get excited by anybody. The only thing that keeps this person excited is the thought of maybe being with you one day. It's the only thing that keeps them going. Okay, because they know you're the one who brings the fun, because you are the sun. You remain positive through this whole thing. That's why there's Two of Cups is here. That's why there's Six of Cups and this Ace of Cups. And you have a King of Swords watching your back. Okay, you were clearly Nine of Cups, this, you know, King of Pentacles reverse wish come true. Okay, somebody's bringing you this Ace of Cups, okay, because that's going to create the Ten of Cups to give you your wish come true. Nine of Cups, this Two of Cups. Okay, and that's all because you remain positive. Okay, you stayed in the sun energy. I mean, this is not hard to see. Okay, what you've been through, most people wouldn't stay in that energy, but you're just not most people. Okay, you're a chosen earth angel. That is why you are where you are right now. Okay, so just keep believing. All right, I need you to keep believing in yourself. All right, it's all going to work. It's all going to work. This devil's being released. Look, very clear. So what's going to happen? We know the devil's being released. We have this King of Pentacles in reverse here. Okay, we have, you know, you getting all this love. All right, what's gonna come of that though? Okay, so this Nine of Pentacles in reverse. So clear as day that this Empress in reverse is being seen as this hustler. Okay, that somebody tried to hustle this King of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, they had a plan. Okay, they got paid. They pretended to be you. Okay, they pretended to be this whatever, Queen of Pentacles, this ideal spouse. But at the end of the day, they pretended to be this Queen of Cups. But really, you're the real Queen of Cups, okay? Because that's your default. And that's why people see you with the Six of Cups, okay? And this Sun. I mean, this is exactly what it is. And you're rested and relaxing with this Page of Cups energy, okay? We're getting creative opportunities from your intuitive messages. So I'm going to do one more, and I'm going to switch to the other deck and see if we get a clarification of what's going on, what this King of Pentacles in reverse and this Empress in reverse. All right, I mean, I see that the Devil's being released, okay? And there's a Nine of Pentacles, so they're being seen through. People are being seen through. Okay, now you got this Queen of Swords in reverse, okay? Now they're acting crazy. So, all right, this makes more sense. So it is the Empress in reverse energy. Pretty much all the queens are involved now. So this could be just a coven. Really, this could be a group now. Like I said, this King of Pentacles has been in reverse, is being forced into, you know, coming up against you with one more try. Okay, coming up against you one more time. Okay, but they know this is going to be the last time because the Devil's been released already. I don't think these people know that the Devil's been released through this King of Pentacles. But there's just actually, I believe they're pretending to be like this now. This could be an undercover, realistically. Yeah, I mean, there's too much negative energy. There's too many people trying to oppose you, okay? And the Devil's been released. And these people seem like they're unaware of that. They're coming off very bitchy and cruel, though. They're being very angry, okay? Their illusions are being shattered with this moon, so... I mean, what else is there to say? All right, so we know we have a coven here that is coming undone, okay? They have no direction. Okay, there's no direction. The King of Swords is here. Yes, the Three of Cups in reverse. They're coming off overindulgent. Okay, they're partying too much, this group, okay? They're very greedy, and now, at the end of the day, it's just going to take them all to the Five of Pentacles. They know that's where they're going, okay? Because they wouldn't be acting like this, okay? And all you have to do is rest and relax and stay positive. Because remember, the King of Swords is here, and they've seen enough, okay? And this seems like chaos to me right here. And I see the Devil being released, so this could be your counterpart going down with the ship here, all right? So there we go. They're going to be coming to the Five of Pentacles. They need to have their ego destroyed anyway. This doesn't matter. They're going to lose everything anyway. All right, so don't feel bad for them. They have to go through this. They'll be fine. This King of Pentacles reversed. It's coming that way. They're running out of time. They're running out of time, that's for sure. Okay, because you, on the other hand, are not, because you have this Three of Cups here. Okay, because you have a real Three of Cups. You have a real soul tribe. Okay, you have a real group of people around you, because you celebrate the love within every relationship and friendship you have. Okay, you are the one. Okay, clear as day with the sun. It brings the fun. Okay, I mean, nobody's going to take this from you. It's like, it can't, because the Chariot's here, because movement is here. They can't oppose you any longer. Okay, because a journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. And you've already made your steps. You already started this, okay? You have the power within to move forward. All right? You already know this, all right? And you are continuing to move forward. Some steps might be harder than others. Sometimes you may take a step back, but you always continually move forward, all right? And whatever, you know, Five of Swords, whatever winning at all cost, whatever anybody wanted to come up against you, okay, they thought they were going to sneaky bullies, they were going to steal from you. No, okay? It says, you may have won the battle, but at what cost? Is it worth it? Is what these people... No, it was not worth it for these people, because winning at all costs really cost these people. Trust me when I tell you, okay? And that is why they tried the Seven of Swords, okay? They wanted to betray. They betrayed you. This was what they did. They betrayed you in the worst way, and that was winning at all costs, and you caught them. And now they have to pay for it. Okay, because remember, you caught them because you are this high priestess. You could clearly see what's happening here, because knowledge speaks, but wisdom listens. Always trust your intuition, okay? And I believe you do. I believe you do. Because why wouldn't you? If it's proven to work so many times in the past, I think it's going to continue to work. Wouldn't you concur? I mean, what's going to make it not work now? These people didn't want you to use this intuition, especially if you're a water sign, especially if you have a lot of water, maybe even air in your chart. Okay. So let's see what we're working with. Let's get a, you know, little confirmation, a little confirmation, clarification here with this King of Pentacles in reverse that's releasing this Devil energy. And it has a ton of negative feminine energy around them. Surrounded. It has to be a coven. This could be actually a female. This could be, you know, a female and a King of Pentacles in reverse. energy, okay, that's in this, coven of witches that, because they don't really know. They only quote, they don't, but they do know because they know this is a divine being, okay? So they do know what they're doing, okay? Because remember, you are this Nine of Cups. You are this wish come true. You will always be this wish come true, okay? You have all it takes to fulfill all your needs and wishes. Will wish your desire be fulfilled, it says here. I say yes, okay? Because you have this Ace of Cups here. So I say yes, of course. Okay, Eight of Cups, okay? But these people, on the other hand, they're being escaped from, okay? It says, sometimes walking away from the things is necessary to start something new, okay? And this is what this King of Pentacles in reverse has to do. They have to lose everything and walk away, okay? They can't hold on much longer. This is why this Devil's being released. Whatever this greed was, they must have done something wrong. The King of Swords is here, and they've seen enough. So the King of Swords is probably arresting these people. They've done illegal stuff. That's simple, okay? Because they had a lack of focus, okay? Eight of Pentacles in reverse. They didn't stay true to their craft like you. They weren't as focused like you. Okay, they procrastinated. They're very mediocre, these people, okay? But they wanted to steal your energy and project it onto you, this mediocrity. But now they had the inability to work, and you're showing their shoddy workmanship here, okay? Because now the real King of Pentacles is here, okay? Because remember that this person can be undercover. They flip and flop. I don't know how they do it. Usually it's one way or it's one or the other, right? I mean, that would be like you flip-flopping from a Queen of Cups to I don't see you being able to do that unless you know how to do it. You know what I'm saying? Like if you how could you possibly go into an Empress in reverse energy and then switch back to an Empress? That's very difficult. But this person somehow has the ability to do it, this King of Pentacles. I don't know how. It says, be the leader to protect financially and emotionally. And they feel this is to protect you emotionally is for them to take the fall here. They know that by coming back with this Ace of Cups that you'll create this Ten of Cups anyway because their wish come true here. And that'll create the abundance that is lost here anyway. So they're looking at it from that point of view. Okay, so they're seeing your point of view here with the love. That's good. Okay, and this Page of Wands are reverse energy, but perhaps now they have a lack of inspiration, a lack of enthusiasm, a lack of ambition. Their creativity's blocked, okay? Because being around this negative energy maybe rubbed off on them. Now they have a lack of focus, and they're becoming off me. So it's all going to need it. I mean, but they are releasing this Devil, though, okay? Because these people are siphoning their energy. That's another thing, all right? But they're keeping them there with security, with fears, with holding on to money, just basically making this person like that they're going to be a star, just keep holding on. They lied to this person about you. They said that you were holding them down, that you were this witch. They just, anything you could say bad about you, they said, and now it's just, it's not even, it's like they can't even say nothing no more. That's how close it is. That even if they say something, people are just going to look at it. They're going to laugh because you have this Page of Swords energy. Okay, you clearly have new ways to communicate. All right, you have a thirst for knowledge. It said, be bold and curious. Be eager to explore the world around you and learn new things. I mean, that's what you do daily. I mean, you constantly have that thirst for knowledge. I mean, why wouldn't you? What else is there to do? And you're getting the right knowledge. Okay? And now you have this Queen of Wands in reverse. So this is 100% an entire coven here that is going down to you. Or this is, because you have the Queen of Swords in reverse, you got the Queen of Pentacles in reverse, and you got the Queen of Wands in reverse with this Empress in reverse, and this, Nine of Pentacles in reverse. So this is like complete disarray that whoever this person is, because Page of Pentacles, you're clearly manifesting all this, okay? The future belongs to those who prepare for it today. I mean, are you preparing for it today? I believe you are. Okay, because new ideas can change your life, and you are constantly coming up with new ideas. Okay, one of these days, one of them is going to stick, and I think it is now. All right, because it's coming very close. The wheel is turning in your favor. Nine of Cups, you are getting your wish come true, and here you go. Look at this. We know for sure this Devil is being released. There you go. What is the odds of that? Devil in reverse 2 times in a row. I mean, that's big. That is really big, guys. All right, this is freedom. This is freedom from this Devil. They're on their head twice, okay, because they're seeing 5 of Swords at winning at all costs. All right, they said they may have won the battle before, but you surely won the war. But at what cost did these people win? Okay, was it worth it? No, it wasn't, because they tried to win at all costs, and it really cost them. It cost them the war. Okay, because they did it all to win that battle. All right, and it was unsuccessful. They put everything into it, and now they're being seen. They're dropped on their fucking head. Okay. All right. Well, the Seven of Cups, because they were, these options. This is what they wanted. This devil wanted your counterpart with all these options. Look at this. These could be looked at as options here. These could be people that were around your counterpart, vying for their attention, all these witches, knowing that this person had this energy, okay? Because they thought that they could get this energy from you. They thought they had this control. So, but now they're all coming through, and this Seven of Cups is being seen. You're not an option. You were never an option. They knew this. Okay, because Three of Wands, they can clearly see your garden is sprouting. Your secret garden is sprouting. Things are coming out of it. Okay, people are they're taking a liking to you. Okay, they said you're pretty amazing. All right, you're an up and comer. They tell us. Whatever, we don't give a fuck, you said, okay? Because Page of Swords reversed, because they were always dishonest, they were manipulative, and we don't trust too many people now, okay? That's exactly what you said, and that's fine. They made you like this. This King of Pentacles reversed, you have no other reason but to be this way, but your intuition will tell you, and you have this King of Swords who sees everything, and they're not going to let somebody who's, plus Death's here. Death will not let anybody buy you unless they're healed. Okay, because remember, you have this Lover's energy. They're not going to let that get jeopardized, okay? Because that's why you have this Ace of Cups, the Six of Cups, Two of Cups, with this Nine of Cups, Page of Cups. I mean, it's all about the cups with you. It's not about the pentacles with you. It's all about the cups, okay? Because this Lover's energy creates this abundance. You know this already. All right, so this group is finished. We see it. The devil's been released. I could pretty much end this here, really, to be honest with you. This is good. I'm happy. I feel really good. To see the devil released 2 times in a row is big. That means they're not even in sight here. Okay, and look at this. You got this King of Pentacles in reverse. All right, wow, look at that. King of Pentacles in reverse. King of Pentacles in reverse. Okay. Devil in reverse. Devil in reverse. So you have, for sure, this King of Pentacles in reverse is releasing this greed devil. Okay, so it's there, okay? And now they're going to be coming back, okay, because they want to celebrate with their soul tribe. Because remember, they could be part of your soul tribe. They could be part of anybody. Whatever it comes down to, somehow or another, this is going to be a person. This is energy. Remember this, okay? This could be a high-level soulmate that's dealing with something similar that you had to deal with, okay? And then you just come together, and it just works perfectly. So just remember, it doesn't necessarily always have to be your twin flame or your, exes. It can be. Just take it where it resonates, okay? Because you're going to have this Three of Cups. Celebrations are happening. I mean, this King of Pentacles in reverse, what's going to happen with them? They're going to heal, though. They're going to heal. They will, because they're releasing the devil. I mean, if you release the devil, that's their only way to do is heal. There's nothing else to it, okay? Because here you go. This is the end. All right, perfect. All right, so we're going to have everything, okay? So listen to this. You're going to get your wish come true. You are a wish come true. This Nine of Cups. Remember that. You are a wish come true. I want you to remember that. Okay, and you've got a King of Cups, okay, that's bringing you, or this King of Pentacles, whatever. Somebody's going to be bringing you this Ace of Cups, okay, and this is basically the key to the city here. This is what really is the missing link here, okay, and that is going to create this Ten of Cups for you, okay. There you go. There's your foundation that's going to be built on this Ten of Cups, okay, because you have achieved all the success and happiness in your life. Now it's time for you to enjoy the moment, okay, because you remained Six of Cups, unconditionally loving, positive. You remained as the one who brought the fun. You remain as the sun, okay? And you are now going to be getting your wish come true of this Two of Cups, okay? Because you are a wish come true, and now that wish come true brought you your wish come. It just all fell into place, okay? And it's all because you remained action-oriented, Knight of Swords, determined you were driven to succeed. You were ambitious. You were not going to stop, okay? You were not going to stop. You were assertive, okay? You charged ahead with confidence and determination, and you were ready to conquer any obstacle on your path. And who's going to stop you? Who's going to stop you while you're like that? Nobody. That's what it's all about. Because you got the King of Swords here, while you just have to rest and relax. And we'll do one more, and then that's the end of it. I might be going too far with this, but one more. Okay, but we know now, Six of Pentacles. There you go. You're receiving a generous offer. Nobody can stop this now, okay? Because you, one way or another, will have this abundance. Because Five of Cups, there's a lot of regret. There's a lot of disappointment, okay? And it's all on the other side. So, I mean, there's really not much else to... I just don't like the way that ends. It's just not a good end, but... it is what it is. I guess I'm not getting what I'm supposed to get out of this. But here you go. I had to end it this way. So what's going to come? Who's going to bring you this Ace of Cups? I knew I had to fish for it. I fished for it. I got it, though. Okay? King of Cups here, brother, is going to bring it. This King of Pentacles reverse is going to lose everything, but will return to their original form, which is this King of Cups, okay? They're in a King of Pentacles reverse. They're releasing this devil. They're going to be this King of Cups, and it's all to the chagrin of all these dumb bitches over here, all this negative feminine energy, and they're crying in their bed. Nine of Swords, okay? Because the end is here for them, because the King of Swords is here. All right, so just know, I love you guys. Thanks for all my new subscribers. I hope you enjoyed that. It felt really good. I'm telling you, these last couple of weeks, things are feeling really good. Energy's feeling good. I feel pumped. And I'm saying, because I absorb this and I channel it, okay? And it feels good. I'm telling you, it's not, you have to keep being positive, all right? I love you guys. Bye.